Morning guys. Now it's a very wet and cold day today. I've just dropped the kids off from school and I'm back in the car, so I'm going to go home and have my morning coffee because I've not yet done that. I've not yet done my makeup, so they're the first two things that I need to do. Don't you think as the weather gets colder it's harder and harder to get up and get out and get motivated? I woke up, I was like, Danny, is the heating even on? He's like, yeah, it is, because I have it set on a timer, but even still it was really, really cold. He said you'd know if it was off. I was like, I'm cold. And it was dark as well. It comes to this point, you're like, oh yeah, we did have a summer, because I thought we didn't really have a summer, it weren't really that hot. But when it gets really cold like this, I'm like, oh yeah, that was summer, because this is cold. Yeah, that was summer. So yeah, I'll catch up with you now. 11 o'clock, so I've had my coffee, I've done my makeup. It has taken me all this time just to get through my YouTube comments because I loaded up my shopping haul on Friday, then Saturday I weren't home, I was in London, and I literally got home at like 2:30 in the morning. So then I was up late Sunday doing all the Sunday stuff that I do, getting the kids ready for back to school and stuff like that. So I've just sat down, so I've had like 2 days worth of comments to catch up on, so it's taken me a good couple of hours to get them done. Not that I'm complaining, I absolutely love receiving comments and replying to comments, but it does make me think, now I understand why big YouTubers don't have time to reply to every single comment that they get. Because before I did YouTube and I would comment to people and then they wouldn't get back, I was a bit deflated, like, oh. Whereas now I totally get it. And I think that's why a lot of people watch smaller channels, because you do get that more sort of interaction and stuff like that, because it's more manageable. But yeah, sorry if you can hear Pixie in the background. You probably can hear her in the background of all my videos, snoring away. She's not actually snoring, she's a French bulldog, so she has a squished face, so she can't breathe very well. Which, she's cute, but she's noisy, she's not YouTube friendly. Danny always jokes and says we need to get her a nose job to help her breathe, bless her. So yeah, a lot of the comments that I was getting a lot of comments from my weekly meals about Cameron and his little chef outfit. Oh, he's so cute. And a lot of people are like, oh, he's at college. Oh, he's, you know, because obviously he's in year 11. He's in the last year of secondary school. The reason he's at college is because when he was younger, he was like really young. He was diagnosed with ADHD. So throughout his education, he's always had a lot of extra help and a lot of extra support. He didn't learn to read and write till really, really quite late. I don't want to go into it too much, but there's a lot going on with him in that way. That's why a lot of you noticed, oh, he calls you mummy and daddy. Yes, he does. So even though he's like 15, he does still call us mummy and daddy. And that's sort of an immaturity in him, although I love it. I love him for who he is and I wouldn't change him for the world. But just to give you sort of an explanation and a background. So when he went into secondary school, he didn't go straight into mainstream school. He went into like what they called like a Phoenix program, where it was part of the school but a separate part of the school. So he was in there for a year, so he didn't actually join mainstream school till year 8. So the second year of secondary school, if you're old school like me. And they sort of integrated him into the new routine of going from juniors to secondary very, very slowly to ease him into it. And they're doing the same with him through college, because obviously this is his last year in secondary school. They don't want him just to have secondary school, stop, and then expect him to be able to make the change from secondary school to college. So some of the children, 8 children they chose, which is fantastic. 8 children with special needs and things like that, they chose to then go and do a college 1 day a week. So he's at school 4 days a week, he's at college 1 day a week. And on that 1 day, they chose cooking. So 8 of them, there's girls and boys, they're all doing cooking. They kind of thought that it's a good introduction to college. It's going to give him a good qualification. He'll get a proper qualification out of it. And it'll teach him to cook. But it's not just cooking. I think the actual course is called An Introduction to the Hospitality Industry or something like that. So not only is he just learning to cook, he's also learning how to wait tables and things like that. So he's learned how to hold a plate properly, how to stack them up like they would do as a waiter. And he keeps practicing. So every dinner time now, he's like, I'll take all the plates out, I'll take all the plates out. So he balances them away. And part of you wants to be so supportive, like, wow, that's great, you go there. Look at you carrying all them 6 plates by yourself. And then in your head you're thinking, please don't drop them, please don't drop them. Just hold them properly, please don't drop them. But he's got to practice, and it's making him happy. So yeah, he did get his chef whites, and he's very happy about that. I needed to think about applying for him to go to college at this point. And I said to him, do you want to go on and do your level 2 now? You're doing your level 1. Do you want to go and do your level 2? And he was like, I don't know if I want to be a chef. I'm like, okay, what do you want to be? It's so strange when your eldest child is thinking about what they want to do with the rest of their life. He was very stressed about it at first. He's like, I don't know if I want to be a chef. I don't know what I want to do. And he was getting himself so worked up. And I said, we've all been there. We've all had to make that choice. You know, it's fine. We talked him through. We looked through the prospectus and things like that. And he opted for plumbing. It's so scary when your eldest is making that next step to college. It's so scary. It's like when you have your first and they're going to nursery. It's like that feeling all over again of them growing up. It's crazy. And then I applied for Liam to go to secondary school. So I'm going to have one in secondary school and one in college. And then obviously Ollie will still be primary age. So scary. They grow up too fast. But yeah. So if I've got any more questions about Cameron, his diagnosis and stuff like that, if you want me to make a video more about that, then I'll talk to Cameron about that and see what he's happy for me to share. But because it's been a long road with Cameron, but it's been a long road that's been 100% worth it, and he's a fantastic kid. I've said many times on here, he also is a young leader at Cubs, so he helps out off his own back with his free time, and he absolutely loves it. He's a wonderful kid. So if you do have a small child with ADHD and you're sat there pulling your hair out, not knowing what the future holds, holding your heart that I was that mum, and patience and perseverance will get you there. And there is a light at the end of that tunnel. Honestly, from my heart, I can say that. In my case anyway, obviously every child is unique, whether they've got ADHD or not. Every child is unique, every situation is unique, but I was that mum like, oh my goodness, I can't cope with him. And it's been a long road. Mums can relate with children with it or without ADHD, right? We're all on the same page on that one. We all have those moments. I'm sure I'm not the only mum that's felt like that. But yes, so I was vlogging last week, but then I didn't end up vlogging because I got sick. Ollie had a sickness bug, if you remember from my last vlog. We all come down with it, literally. I think Cameron was the only one that didn't, funny enough. Literally, even Danny had a day off work. So that's why Cameron was cooking, because I was in bed. I think I pretty much slept for 20 hours. But I think it's because I had my operation a couple of weeks before, didn't I? I think my immune system was just low, so I think it knocked me for 6. So yeah, this is actually a really long, chatty video. Let's get up and do some housework or something productive. So I'm in Ollie's room. This is Ollie's room. I'm just putting the blanket that I've been making him on his bed just to see how far I need to go. So I'm going to spin you around and show you my accomplishment and how well I'm doing. So here it is on his bed. Obviously I've got like the little tassels and things. I need to like trim them off. But that's how far I've done. I still need a way to go. I think I'm going to do it so it comes all the way up, I think. But yeah, I just put it on his bed. What do we think? Quite proud of myself. That's his shoe bucket. I really need to sort that out. But yeah, and he likes to pick at the wall. We do need to redecorate in here, so let me just take this off. Yeah, so for anyone that's new, my kids are a little bit colour coded. Ollie's colour's red, Liam's is blue, Cameron's is green. So throughout my whole house, the walls are cream and the carpets are brown and the curtains are brown, and then there's just like a signature colour. Why he has the cream, brown and red, and then anything I get them are within their colours, even to their coat hanger. His coat hangers are red. Everything is red. Did you have a good school today, baby?
Yeah.
What's this? What happened?
My doing this with my plate, and all of my juice got on my thing.
What did you have for dinner? What is it? What can we see?
Meatballs.
Meatballs?
Not me. Chicken balls.
Chicken balls? And is that the sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it tasty?
Yeah.
Looks tasty.
And they eat 3 of them.
You eat 3 meatballs? Chicken meatballs?
Yeah.
Did you? You're going to go get your pyjamas on?
Yeah.
Put these clothes in the wash, Mummy, wash them. So I got some Happy Mail in, and this company contacted me and asked to send me some samples for this Shaper Tea all natural slimming blend, because I am trying to lose a couple of pounds. So yeah, it's just like green tea, and there's like 2 tea bags in there, I think, and then this one is nothing. There's absolutely nothing in there. They sent me an empty one, so I think that was a mistake on their part. But yeah, so if I try and open this, one sec. Yeah, so I'm just going to open it for the first time. And in here I have 2 tea bags. So I think me and Danny are going to give this a try. And then in this one, literally, there is nothing in it. Absolutely nothing. Also, look what else I got. I got a spray mop. Look, squirt it, you're clean. Look at that. I saw it on Clutterbug and I was like, I need one of them. So yeah, I saw that mop on Clutterbug and I was like, that's so handy. Rather than lugging a big mop and bucket around, I'm definitely going to get one. And it was only like $14.99 on Dunelm, so I picked one of them up. It's a bit of a shame about the tea, isn't it? But yeah, I'll update you and let you know what it tastes like, the one that we do actually get to have. So I've really not done much today at all. I've done a little bit of cleaning, like my daily routine, and I've done a load of washing. I did bleach out the bathroom, but I didn't record. So it was nothing interesting. We've just had dinner and I've come upstairs just to talk to you guys. We're putting our Christmas decorations up on Friday, I think. We do it the last day of November. And what I do for the 1st of December, when the kids wake up, all the decorations are done, and I put like a little mini tree in their bedrooms as well as their advent calendars. And this year I got them these ones. Sorry about the glare. And they are going to absolutely love them. I did order myself an advent calendar. I'll throw in a clip of when I ordered it. So I'm on Groupon and I've been looking at these beauty advent calendars. I've been looking on them on like Body Shop and stuff like that. They are so expensive. But on Groupon they're $10.99, but it's like a lucky dip. So you don't know what one you're going to get. And then there's a long list of ones that you could get. And I thought for $10.99 it's worth a go. So especially if I'm considering doing Vlogmas or anything like that, it could be a bit fun. But I might end up with a really, really cheap one. What do you reckon? We'll soon see. I'll show you it when it comes. I'm going to order it. I'm just going to go for it. Groupon had a deal and I was like, I'll get it, you know, it'd be fine. So I can't wait to receive that. I've not received that yet. And I spoke to my mum last night and she said to me, I bought you an advent calendar. I bought you a Yankee Candle advent calendar. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Because obviously I love Yankee Candle. I'm sorry there's not much of a vlog today. I didn't really do much, but I'm going to upload this anyway, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.